everyone, and welcome to day 13 of Alex Lifeson month here on my channel. Today we have a look at the solo to Limelight from Rush's 1981 album Moving Pictures. Back-to-back Moving Picture solos with the fantastic solo to Red Barchetta posted yesterday. Now then, Limelight, Alex's greatest overall guitar solo? Well, there are many who certainly think just that, Lifeson included, and I'm not about to argue with them or him. However, I personally have a couple of others that I would place above it, but Limelight would most definitely be in my top 5, maybe even in my top 3. In a 2007 interview, Alex Lifeson gave a few of his thoughts on the solo to Limelight, and here's what he said. It's funny that after all these years, the solo to Limelight is still my favorite to play live. There's something very sad and lonely about it. It exists in its own little world, and I think in its own way, it reflects the nature of the song's lyrics, feeling isolated amidst chaos and adulation. Now, the real key to this solo is Alex's whammy bar work, and aside from its melodically perfect construction, it's what gives this solo the majority of its flavor. Now, Floyd Rose tremolo systems like this one here had been around for a couple of years by this point in 1980-81, but they were really just starting to capture the attention of a number of big-name guitar players, with Alex being one of them. He first started using them on 1980's Permanent Waves album, on a couple of the tracks. However, it was with Moving Pictures that the Floyd Rose really became a key component of Lifeson's style and sound going forward into the 80s and beyond. On Limelight, Alex used what he called a Hentor Sportscaster, this guy up here, a modified Fender Stratocaster equipped with the Floyd Rose floating tremolo system, a guitar designed and built for Alex by the band's Permanent Waves producer, Peter Henderson. Now, over the years, Limelight has been pretty much described as Lifeson's signature song, not only for its outstanding opening riff and guitar playing throughout, but of course for its outstanding guitar solo. A solo, mind you, that did not show up on Guitar World magazine's Top 100 Solos of All Time list. A list that I played my way through a few years ago. That is a massive oversight, in my opinion. Now, like I previously stated, I do have Lifeson solos that I personally prefer over Limelight, but in a general sense, I do feel that it's one of the greatest guitar solos of all time, and should be at least in the top 30 of any list of the greatest guitar solos of all time by anybody. Most definitely not left off of a top 100 list. You see, this is why Alex doesn't get the respect he deserves, and why he has the unfortunate designation as the greatest underrated guitar player of all time. Now, somewhat related to this assertion, I read a quote the other day about Rush that stuck with me, and I want to share it with you. It goes something like this. Now, Rush may not be your favorite band, but know this. They're most likely your favorite band's favorite band. And I thought that was a really neat way of putting it. Well, there you have it. Day 13 of Alex Lifeson month in the bag with the solo to Limelight from Moving Pictures. Now, I've got a bit of a treat for you guys tomorrow on 30 Days of Lerxst. A note-for-note tutorial for this solo in which I examine Alex's own tutorial that can be found on YouTube and point out all of his mistakes. Brave, I know. But it's somewhat true, actually. His very own tutorial that you can find on YouTube with 1.3 million views is not very accurate to the studio version of Limelight. And why is that? I don't know. I'm sure Alex has better things to do with his time than transcribe note-for-note tutorials for his solos on YouTube. But fortunately for you guys, I don't have better things to do with my time. So please tune in tomorrow, and I'm going to show you how to play Limelight note for note to the studio version. Well, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed that. Hit that like button if you did. Drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be awfully kind. And I hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you. And we'll see you tomorrow for day 14 of 30 Days of Lerxst. Cheers.